Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Let's learn English through listening the stories. The Wolf and the Crane. One day a wolf was eating the flesh of an animal it had killed. A little bone got stuck in his throat, and he was unable to swallow it. He soon felt severe pain in his throat and raced up and down, trying to find a way to ease it. He begged everyone he saw to help him. Finally, the wolf came, face to face with the crane. "Please help me," the wolf pleaded. "I'll give you exactly what you want." The crane agreed to give it a shot and instructed the wolf to lie down on its side with its jaws spread as wide as it could. The crane then inserted its long neck into the wolf's throat and pulled out the bone. The crane then requested its reward. "Be joyful," the wolf added, grinning and showing his teeth. "You've inserted your head into a wolf's mouth and then taken it back out safely." Moral of the story: kindness and greed cannot go hand in hand.
The second story. The Bundle of Sticks. Once upon a time, there was an old man who lived in a village with his 3 sons. Although his 3 sons were hard workers, they quarreled all the time. The old man tried to unite them but failed. Months passed by, and the old man became sick. He asked his sons to remain united, but they failed to listen to him. At that moment, the old man decided to teach them a lesson to forget their differences and come together in unity. The old man summoned his sons, then proceeded to tell them, "I will provide you with a bundle of sticks. Separate each stick, and then break each into 2. The one who finishes first will be rewarded more than the others." And so, the sons agreed. The old man provided them with a bundle of 10 sticks each, and then asked the sons to break each stick into pieces. The sons broke the sticks within minutes, then proceeded to quarrel among themselves again. The old man said, "My dear sons, the game is not yet over. I will now give you another bundle of sticks. Only this time, you will have to break them together as a bundle, not separately." The sons readily agreed and then tried to break the bundle. Despite trying their best, they could not break the sticks. The sons told their father of their failure. The old man said, "My dear sons, see, breaking every single stick individually was easy for you, but breaking them in a bundle, you could not do. By staying united, nobody can harm you. If you continue to quarrel, then anyone can quickly defeat you." The old man continued, "I ask that you stay united." Then, the 3 sons understood there's power in unity, and promised their father they would all stay together.
The moral of this story: there's strength in unity.
The third story. Controlling the anger. Once, there was a young boy. This boy had problems controlling his anger. When he got angry, he would say the first thing that came to mind, even if it affected people. One day, his father gifted him a hammer and a bundle of nails, then said, "Whenever you get mad, hammer a nail into the backyard fence." In the first days, the boy used up half of the nails. Over the next weeks, he used up fewer nails until his temper was under control. Then, his father asked the young boy to remove a nail for each day. He didn't lose his temper. On the day when the boy removed his last nail, his father told him, "You have done good, boy. But, can you see the holes in the wall? The fence is never going to be the same. Likewise, when you say mean things in anger, you'll leave a scar."
The fourth story.
The Blue Jackal. There lived a jackal in a forest. Due to old age, he could no longer hunt like before. He was followed by few dogs. The jackal had to run to save his life, and entered the street of the clothes dyers. There he saw a big pot, and he jumped into the vessel to save his life. Blue color solution was kept in the vessel to dye the clothes. When he came out of it, he saw that the whole color of his body had turned blue. Any animal who saw its blue color would be frightened and run away from it. Taking the advantage of the situation, he declared himself the ruler of the animal world. The lions, tigers, and cheetahs were surprised to hear his words. No one dared to cut him off. For a few days his kingdom went on very smoothly, but then one day when he was resting in his cave, he heard the sound of other jackals outside. Without thinking, he also started whining like jackals in his original voice. The lion and the tiger realized that the jackal has outsmarted them, and they killed him. Moral of the story: no pretense can last long, so it is better to stay in your true form always and improve yourself.
A glass of milk.
There once was a poor boy who spent his days going door to door selling newspapers to pay for school. One day, as he was walking his route, he started feeling low and weak. The poor boy was starving, so he decided to ask for food. When he came to the next door, the poor boy asked for food but was denied every time, until he reached the door of a girl. He asked for a glass of water, but seeing his poor state, the girl came back with a glass of milk. The boy asked how much he owed her for the milk, but she refused payment. Years later, the girl, who was now a grown woman, fell sick. She went from doctor to doctor, but no one was able to cure her. Finally, she went to the best doctor in town.
The doctor spent months treating her until she was finally cured. Despite her happiness, she was afraid she couldn't afford to pay the bill. But when the hospital handed her the bill, it read, "Paid in full, with a glass of milk."
The moral: no good deed goes unrewarded.
The next story, The Bear and the Two Friends.
One day, two friends were walking through the forest. They knew the forest was a dangerous place and that anything could happen. So, they promised to remain close to each other in case of any danger. All of a sudden, a big bear was approaching them. One of the friends quickly climbed a nearby tree, leaving the other friend behind. The other friend did not know how to climb, and instead followed common sense. He lay down on the ground and remained there, breathless, pretending to be dead. The bear approached the friend lying on the ground. The animal started to smell his ear, before slowly wandering off again because bears never touch those who are dead. Soon, the friend who hid in the tree came down. He asked his friend, "My dear friend, what secret did the bear whisper to you?" The friend replied, "The bear simply advised me never to believe a false friend."
The moral: a true friend will always support and stand by you in happy or sad situation.
That's all for this video.
Alhamdulillah.
Thanks a lot.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.